Store. My story is basically cancer is my big obstacle. I've overcome it 2.5 times. So once wasn't good enough, twice wasn't good enough, and I caught it the third time, thank God. So with that journey, I actually realized how important my animals were to me. They were my sobriety. They were my confidant. They were my cheerleaders. They were my comic relief. They were my support when I went to cancer. I had lost all my hair the first time. So that was devastating. I was out working in Hollywood at a very popular celebrity place. I had been working there. And I remember it was summer and it was really hot one day and I was wearing a wig and I was like, you know what? It's too hot. I really don't want to wear this wig. I'm just going to go in there. They're either going to send me home or whatever. So I just decided I was going to do it. I walked in there and I went in with my bald head, and it was so interesting because a couple of days later, a gentleman had come in and said, "Oh my God, you were so attractive. Are you a model?" He goes, "I just think you're so stunning with your bald head and stuff." He goes, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Well, no, but you know." So I just kind of was like so surprised at the reaction that people actually embraced it as opposed to making it a negative thing. So it's interesting when you tell people you have cancer, they go like, "Oh, woo, woo, woo." No, woo, woo, woo. It made me stronger. It defined who I was. It made my husband and my relationship stronger. I mean, he was like a ride or die. He shaved his head. He went to every treatment with me and everything. So he was like my road dog. And then we had people leave our lives because cancer is serious and they don't want to deal with it. And it's easier just to eliminate themselves from the situation than to deal with it. So we got a lot of pushback. And then I think that too was also the time that we solidified our relationship. People thought, oh, they're just having fun. They met at Venice Beach, woo, woo, woo. So they didn't realize how serious we really were. So I think that was the first obstacle. And then the second time I had cancer, I was having trouble in our marriage. So this kind of gave us a reality check again, like what is important to you? So you have to reevaluate your life and kind of take inventory on what was important. Are we strong enough to get through this? Or is this going to be the bridge that breaks us? So all that was also facilitated through my animals, which were just so important to me. So I was watching The View one morning, and Sunny Hostin was talking about a sanctuary that she had gone to called Best Friend Sanctuary. So I was at a low point in my life. I said, I'm just going to take up, I'm going, I'm just leaving. I'll be back in a week. Just left, didn't tell my husband kind of where I was going, just dropped off the earth. Took one of my dogs, went up there, spent 4 days there, and it literally changed my life. I came back from there 4 days later. It's in a beautiful place in Utah, Kanab, Utah. It's just this beautiful, they call it Angel Canyon. And that's exactly what it was. You could feel the history, you can feel the Native American spirit there. And just, I mean, the colors and just nature. You were overrun with nature. It was like nature gave me a hug. They had animals there. They had horses. They had a beautiful cottage where I can see the horses just be free. They had pigs, goats, dogs.